It's been 4 weeks of living in the United States, buying a new piece of land and trying desperately to try to build a driveway, then heading off to Japan, getting on a 14-hour flight with a 2-year-old, flying across the world as we grow and expand our coffee business into now a coffee and tea business. And now, right now, we're back at the airport. We're hopping on a plane right now and we're going back home.
I feel like these last 4 weeks have just felt so crazy and just all over the place. Like, it has never felt sweeter to be back in Panama.
Right there.
Molly, look at that truck.
Are we up yet?
Check.
No.
Not yet.
We can see home just out the window now, and I think someone's pretty stoked. Sadie's been asking to go back to Lola's farm for nearly every single day.
Look it. I can work on myself all by myself. Yeah. I did it.
Now you get a key.
Oh man, I am so happy to be back.
Bienvenidos a la ciudad de David, la hora local 5:13 de la tarde.
Oh my god. We just got some insane news. Gracias, adios, gracias. Well, it feels good to be home, that's for sure. There's definitely some anxiety right now though. While we were in the air, there was a 5.4 magnitude earthquake. And if you look at the map, it was basically right where our farm is. And I recently built a glass box house on that farm. I'm terrified of what shape it's in. Look at this video of the earthquake that was just sent to me. Even though there's a lot of thoughts going on right now, some concern going on for sure, we're still so stoked right now. The feeling of coming back here, this is the best place in the world. I love this place.
And Lola girl, we are coming for you. Not just Lola, Peppa, Lucy, Mocha, Teddy, and Elm, Moo, the chickens, the goats.
Oh, hi, good girl. Oh, hi, good girl. Got you. Oh,
Baby, we're home. Oh my gosh, it always feels so strange, like coming into it after being away. Your dinosaur glasses!
Oh, your toys are here, buddy.
Oh my gosh, it feels so good. But the moment I've been waiting for.
Wow.
Oh my, this is like
It makes it so much
double
bigger.
the house.
Yeah. It makes it so much bigger.
Yeah.
While we were gone, we had this glass door installed. This is like the final piece of our back deck. And this is what I was most concerned about, which is our glass house, but everything looks okay. I mean, didn't fall over, that's for sure. It feels level, but I was worried it might bend a little bit, but coming back to this, our life has never felt like this before, where we had our view back again. There's just a little bit of work left to do here, mostly involving the floor, but that'll be for tomorrow. I'm so stoked to get this thing all done and just to be back with our animals, Rodrigo and Freddie, and just to be back home.
Every time we come back to Panama with fresh eyes, when we take an extended trip, whether it be a couple weeks or a couple months, sometimes I feel like I get in this mode when we're back in the States where I kind of forget how much I love it down here. And then the second I get back onto Lola's farm, I'm just reminded just how much this place truly feels like heaven on earth for us. But when we left to go back to the States this last time, we had just finished the deck. We had just got our new furniture out here. We had just finished the glass house, and now we are finishing up this back porch here. I feel like I have not been this happy in a long time.
What are you doing? Bubba, it's beautiful outside. You want to see what it looks like outside?
Dada.
Yeah, Bubba.
I see you.
Our sunroom here still has a ton to be desired, and we really can't even use it yet because we don't have a floor. And if we walk out here, basically Sadie will just fall through. So today is gonna be all about finishing this thing and making this thing look so much better than it does right now, because right now, it kind of looks like a dilapidated shack. Say, do you know what this is called? But for this, it's called a vapor barrier. Black plastic and duct tape. Those are options here in Panama. We're back to the land where there isn't a specific tape and a specific material for every single job. There's just a few, and you use them for multiple.
The weather is also on our side today. I feel like the weather just shifted as soon as we got home. Everyone's been saying that it's just been raining like crazy for the last 5 weeks or so since we've been gone. And usually in July, we have a thing called the mini summer. So for at least like 2 to 3 weeks, we almost have like the weather of what dry season is. But it kind of feels like that shift happened this morning. You can usually tell by the way the wind is moving, the dryness in the air. So fingers crossed it's just not just for a day or two, and this stays for at least a couple weeks for us.
Don't walk on that.
I just gotta step on the beams, Bubba.
Be careful.
I will be, Bubba. Thanks, Bubba. You're amazing.
I'll do pepperoni.
Come here.
This is Plysim, a 3/4 inch Plysim, and we're using this as our subfloor. This is probably twice the weight of plywood because it's concrete board. This is so heavy.
Stay there. Do you want me to make little baby pancakes?
Three, two. Have a good nap, Bubba. It's nap time for the little one. And the bad news is, remember how we told you guys the mini summer was here? I guess it's not here yet. It's raining outside again. This is gonna slow us down a little bit here because everything I have to do is outside right now. I have to paint, I have to cut, and we're limited on what we can do right now. So if there's something you need to know about living in Panama, it's that if you're afraid to go out in the rain, you're in for a bad time. If you're afraid to build in the rain or just try to make the best out of a rainy situation, you're never going to get anything done. So I'm going to take advantage of this little break in the rain to get myself set up in our future gym. Good news is it's not a gym yet. Bad news is in 1 week it will be a gym. Well, maybe it's bad news or it's good news. It's good news for Kaylee, it's bad news for me because this is like our only roofed space to work right now. So the more that I can get done before this is a gym, the better. So all my flooring right now, the subfloor is pretty wet, and putting down wet subfloor seems like an awful idea. So in the meantime, I'm gonna start working on the walls because all the wood for the walls is in our solar kiln. So I'm gonna start getting some of that tongue and groove out, gotta start laying it down, cutting it at an angle, and getting some of this wall up. Because right now, the wall that we have, it looks awful. This black painted 1x12, it just doesn't look good. And I'm excited for this little, it's gonna almost have like a little cabin feel in the sunroom, and I'm so excited for it.
Okay, good. And then open it up. All right, and then this can go right in the trash.
Cookie pan.
Pour the butter right in, and then mix it all together for me. Good, right?
Can you do it?
You want to do it? Absolutely.
Can you see them?
They're really puffy, huh?
I think that's because I chilled them.
How healthy are they?
Healthier. Coconut sugar instead of regular sugar. What do you think? Good?
I think I've done all I can. Say, I'm gonna turn off the bright lights for you, all right? Say doesn't like having the bright lights on in here. I don't either. It's much more chill like this, but we got basically one wall done. I've been struggling to get this piece in. I'm just gonna stop because I'm just smashing the wall, trying to get it all in, but it'll be better with sunlight tomorrow. And any day when it's downpouring like it was today, and we're able to make some good progress on a wall like this, and a floor like this, is a great day. And all we can do is chill out now, relax, watch a movie, and hope tomorrow, just hope the weather's a little bit better.
Honestly, best way to start my day. No complaints. What are you doing?
Putting my makeup on.
Sadie, you bring so much joy to our life, sweetie. You know that? You make us so happy. Everything's so wet. It's been raining hard all morning long. And it's not the pleasant rain. It's been the sideways rain. I've kind of just been waiting it out. And I think this is the best that we're gonna get, is this little break in the rain right here. So I just have one more piece left right here. So I'm gonna break out the table saw and cut one of these tongue and groove pieces to 8.8 millimeters. Bring it over here. Thank you, sweetie.
I have another, Mama.
Baby, you're such an amazing
And then we're gonna
help,
put it down there where the other, put it right there. Okay. And then hammer like right here. Yeah, go for it. Keep your eye on it.
Crushing it, girl.
The big snake.
No, the snakes, they don't really live in the dirt.
They like mud.
They like, yeah, sometimes they like to live down by the stream. Pick that. Beautiful. We'll go bring that back to Daddy, okay?
I will do it.
So Jordan and I actually planted a whole bunch of seeds right before we went back to the States, a little over 6 weeks ago. And we kind of just cross our fingers, hope for the best. We don't have a ton of stuff growing right now. We still have a lot of empty space to fill in. That's why Sadie and I are in here doing a little bit of work. We're gonna plant some seeds later. But I'll give you guys a little tour of what we got going on. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? So these all right here, they should be popping out any day now. There's so many flowers. These are all eggplants. Got a couple little pepper plants over here, and then all this space that we gotta fill in. And then on the other side, we got 2 pepper plants. We got some Swiss chard, some more peppers, some empty space right here. This is all spinach, and then we have some beautiful beets that are actually ready to pick today.
This garage door now will be down so rarely. Only when we want a little bit of privacy, or maybe if we're leaving for a little while and we want some extra security. Because other than that, having these glass doors here has been a game changer. It has changed our whole lives. It's changed our whole mood. Just being able to look out, have more sunshine, and actually enjoy the space that we're living in a heck of a lot more. But now, it's time for me to start screwing this floor down. So we closed this because this is all Plyson floor, which is concrete board, and we don't want to get it inside our house. I have these old metal plates here that I used when we had our big wooden doors here, and the hinges were tied into these metal plates right here. And if you look, the wood that I'm kind of using, the metal's just sticking out a little bit over this wood. So I'm gonna cut up some strapping, just 1 centimeter strapping, just to push the wood forward a little bit, so then this metal plate isn't in the way.
Put my feet in.
Is that your pool?
Yeah.
Just wait till this little girl sees what we're building. in our house and what's going on in our plans, because there'll be a pool involved. And it's kind of gonna be like the center, one of the centerpieces of the house. Have I told you guys I'm excited to start building that house yet? We're so close. And there's just a couple of upgrades that we just need to finish on the workshop here before we start the long haul of that house build. Because that house build, it's gonna be incredible, but it's gonna take some time.
It's crazy what just a little bit of trim work will do to a space. Like, I feel like not only having these doors here has just totally transformed this space, but having all of this wood and then having the floor, it's gonna feel like such a transformation of our little temporary workshop home in here. Having that line up right there. It's so crazy too, even just looking at this one piece of plysom and just how ugly it is. I'm sorry, honey. But I mean, when we installed this, we had no idea what we were doing.
You don't like my plysom?
I mean, there's pencil marks all over it. There's like so many holes from not being able to screw it in. We've definitely come a long way, you guys. We've come a long way.
The guys found a little snake. These are the dangerous ones, because these ones can still bite you. Is peligroso, bro, or no?
No sé, bro.
Oh, you don't know? He doesn't know and he's touching it. Este es un X, ¿no?
No.
¿No? Pero este tiene puntos rojos. We've been working with these guys for a while now, and I've seen in the comments a bunch of times you guys asking about Enrique and why when he walks he has a limp. And he actually got bit by a snake, a poisonous snake, like 5 years ago when he was just picking a lemon out of a fruit tree. And a super poisonous snake. It's called here they call it X, or you guys might know it as a fer-de-lance. It's one of the most poisonous snakes in the world. Luckily he got help just in time, but it was really dangerous because he was deep in the jungle at the time. And even after that moment, they still play with snakes.
But something else during the construction this morning that's been going through my mind, and I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit nervous about, is Sadie and I's breastfeeding journey is soon coming to an end. I did not think I would have come this long into the breastfeeding journey. She's almost 3 years old. She's gonna be 3 in like 2 months. I feel like that's just kind of naturally how it's gone. It's been such a beautiful journey for the both of us. It's been such an amazing tool. It's gotten her to sleep for every single nap, for every single bedtime. It's soothed her in so many situations, and it has been an amazing hack on long plane rides. But it's getting to the point where I feel like, personally, I am ready, and I think she's ready too. Recently, for the last couple months really, the breastfeeding has only been used for sleep time, but starting today we're cutting the nap time. I'm really curious, I'm a little nervous, but I'm really excited for this next journey because Jordan will also have the ability to do it too. Like he's never been able to put her to sleep because she's relied on breastfeeding to get to bed.
The tongue and groove is all done. You can see we have it going all the way around the door here. But to make this look good, we need to put in door trim, and we need to change out this door. You see the bottom down here?
I have been despising this door since the second we put it in.
We're gonna go with a wooden door since now this is an interior space. We do need to cut this a little bit because our space, it's a little bit shorter than a typical door. So where a typical door is 7 feet tall, we need to cut this about 4 inches shorter. One of the good things about living in Panama is everything's so cheap. This door was less than $50. The bad thing, the quality is always questionable. It feels like this is almost where all the rejects come. Behind this door is really nothing too exciting. Well, it's exciting for me, but probably not for you guys. It's just our electrical closet. It's our whole solar system. It's our whole wind system.
All right, I'm coming.
Hanging a door is tough, you guys. I think we're pretty close. The only thing I'm gonna wanna do is get a hand planer and just plane this side. Just maybe about 1/8 of an inch. If I could buy a pre-hung door, I would. Next time you guys pass a Home Depot, say what's up for me.
All right, little Sade update. She's usually napping by now. It's 3:30. So I'm assuming that she's probably not gonna go to bed until she breastfeeds, which probably won't be until tonight around 7:30, 8 o'clock. Perfect size for you, babe. I think over here we're gonna do lettuce. This is kind of the vibe we got going on with the Swiss chard. Okay, done. I ran out of carrot and onion seeds, so I ended up adding some cabbage, cauliflower, and broccoli. But before I leave, these beets are definitely ready. Oh my goodness. Pretty big boy. Oh yeah.
The lion, the king of the forest, took a deep breath and roars.
He almost got her to sleep.
Do you put the seeds in?
Yeah, and look what came out.
Mama put the seeds in a long time ago.
I think that's it for one day. This store is looking so much better. We got one more day of work left on this thing. And for now, we gotta take in the sunset because this is a special one for sure. I'm a little princess, you know that, right? I'm a little princess. Yeah. You don't have to. I thought we timed this right. And I thought when we came back, we were gonna come back with good weather. But this...
It's been brutal, you guys.
all of our patio furniture is getting blown all over the place. This trampoline, it's getting super bent. The wind is just insane. And the rain is insane right now. Like, we're getting both at the same time. It's brutal times living up here on Lola's farm. But we have so little left to do on this sunroom. We just have a couple pieces of wood left, a little bit of stain left to do, a little bit of ceiling left to do, and this thing is done. Oh, except for the floor. We gotta wait to get some real hardwood for that. But I am very grateful that we have this glass house to use right now because we can keep all of our tools in here. But this won't be a glass house for much longer because in the next one, we're gonna be turning this thing finally into our home gym. Why do you think I've gained so much weight and you've stayed so thin? What's your secret?
Breastfeeding. And carrying around a baby.
Do you think I can start breastfeeding?
You give it a try, honey. I mean, nowadays, anything's possible.
There's a 900-pound animal on a loose. Hey, sweetie.
Come paint with me?
Mumu is, we're almost positive she's pregnant. And part of the deal with that is there's not enough grass for her anymore, even in the rainy season. So when there's not enough grass, there's no containing her. She just breaks out because she has all this delicious grass she's looking at. So we do let her free range a little bit, but we are playing the game of, hey, let's have a bunch of solar panels and a 900-pound animal in one space and see what happens. That's part of living on an off-grid farm, I guess. I'm pretty sure there's a baby in there.
And a lot of you guys in the comments have been asking us, why don't you get a companion for Mumu? And once Mumu has baby/babies, then we definitely plan on keeping at least one of them. So she'll have one of her babies with her.
2 cows means double the space, and we clearly already don't have enough. Something's gonna break. Bye, Mumu!
She's going to check on Rod. By the way, you guys, Freddie left to go back to Germany a few days ago. So Rod's all by his lonesome for the next month.
Yeah, we're hijacking him. He's moving back in with us. We miss the guy, you know? The guy's in love, and, you know, he hasn't been around in these videos as much anymore because he's
got a romance.
We're second and third fiddle now, and it's fine. But.
We understand. We love you, Freddie. I'm gonna take my boots off. We are closing in on this sunroom. We're down to the last part, and it's time to just do some touch-up paint
on and around this door. You can see these little edges here. Yeah, they just don't look good. This little jig makes putting in a doorknob so much easier. Sweet.
Okay, and she didn't make bubbles.
Try it.
Momo, come see the bubbles. I'm gonna get her a carrot.
I don't think she likes the bubbles, honey.
I think she likes the carrots.
Me with little bubbles to have selection.
She does?
On the nose.
She only likes it on her nose. Oh, she's not a fan of the bubbles.
What is life right now?
It's my cat.
It's Raj, honey, the cat that we adopted 3 years ago to soon find out you were deathly allergic to.
No, he's my cat.
We live in the best place on earth. That's what it is, honey.
Why do we ever leave this place?
I don't know. It's the best. I gotta take all your stuff out of there now.
I'm so ready to move on from the workshop, you guys. And we've been working on connecting the bathroom and the deck and a glass house in the workshop for a while now. And this is the last time we're gonna be working on this for quite a while. And that's because the last step is putting in hardwood floors, but you can't get wood here until the dry season. All the wood is way too wet. So we're gonna be waiting a good, 6 to 8 months till we can put some floors down in there. In the meantime, there's more to do. We have a house to build. So everything right now is in preparation for our house build. So tomorrow, we're getting back after it because we cannot wait to get started on our new project.
And you guys, I just gotta reiterate again how excited we are to be back here on Lola's farm, back working on the projects here, back in our element, and back in the place that honestly just brings us so much happiness, each and every one of us.
And we're so excited to share all this with you guys.
Absolutely.
Thanks for following the journey. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.